team out, it's going inside. Can you face the camera? First off, this is team out, or technical mount. Now, first of all, you understand what I'm doing and what to make this right. This heel is always tight into the belly. If that's loose, he can get his arms under there and he just pushes me off and it's like fucking it's gone. So I'm going to take that space out of there, okay? Secondly, I think this back leg, a lot of people make mistakes with. You have it too far down the back. He doesn't feel crowded at all, he can move around, right? I bring it up to his neck here, and I pinch my knees diagonally across him here. Now it feels a lot more controlled. And he is more controlled, but this is not a very secure position, to be honest with you. There's lots of easy ways out of this. But for now, we're going to look at the gift wrap from here. It's relatively easy to get. Now the thing is, a gift wrap is me wrapping that arm around his neck, like that, and me taking a grip. You see what I mean? However, getting that to go near his fucking neck isn't easy. As it happens, because he's there, what should I do with my knee? See that? Yeah? Some guys will have it here, which they fucking shouldn't because they're going to armbar it anyway. Right? So it's all you do. Yeah. Right, there you go. See what I'm doing that knee? I'm feeding this to feed this to that hand. Okay? Once I've got a good grip, I chisel under his elbow, then I take my grip. Okay, there. Okay, so my knee's up against his back, my chest is on his shoulder, this is tucked in tight, and I keep it here. Now before I take his back and things like that, I want to show you, I want you to practice this position, gaining this position, okay? So once I've got to team out, okay, can't be happy with that. Heel back, this is on his neck, straight away, using this to feed that into there. As soon as I've got that, chisel under his elbow, not my wrist, back of my hand, it's fucking stronger. See that? Now I'm going to keep that nice and tight. There's a ton of shit can do with that. Okay? And also we'll look at a really cool fucking armbar from here as well. Okay? Let's have a go at that position first. We just asked how you get to team out. His defence for mount is to get on his shoulder. I want to go that way, yeah? So as he comes up to that, I let him go. And now I've got team out. See what I mean? I let him go, I don't fight it and just switch my footwork. Then I come here, start looking for this, and get this position. Once I've got this, I'm now going to fucking take his back. It's easy as it looks, okay? I need to deadlift him. Now I'm not a deadlift fucking king, to be honest with you. But all I have to do is straighten up, because my knee is behind him, that foot's on the floor, and all I'm going to do is sit up. Take his shoulder off the floor, that's all I'm going to do. The foot behind me, have a look behind me. So when I deadlift him, this foot is in the fucking way. So when I deadlift him, I'm going to tuck it behind him, like that. Now I'm going to roll to my back, all the way to the shoulder. Look at that, I've got back control. Okay? So go all the way up. Okay? So I've got this. I've got my gift wrap. Okay? I'm going to deadlift him. Tuck that foot, roll. All the way over to the shoulder, and we've got back control, and I've got this fucking gift wrap even now. Does that all make sense? It's a piece of piss, seriously. It's one of the easiest back takes you'll ever do. Anyway, right, so alternatives, okay. So I've got the gift wrap, okay. So alternatives, the obvious thing, right, it's an obvious thing. Right, there's a couple of arm bars. I can step over his head and go straight to an arm bar, okay. You know what?
Both you, Tony, are looking at me going, armbars.
Armbar king over there. Okay, so I can armbar and things like that. That's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to show you a different armbar. Okay, slightly different armbar. I'm going to pop his head out. But when I bring his arm up here, see this leg? I'm going to bring it round here. Pick it up, put it over his neck. Yeah. He loves that, Tony. Right, I'm going to fall backwards near his leg. See how I've still got this? Yeah? Switch my arm. Yeah, you don't mind if you linked it. You can link that, just link that, grab that. No. I'm going to fall over here, grab this leg, fall backwards, go over his face. That is like, that is fucking awesome. It's tight as fuck, that is. Okay. But I'm grabbing this, not for show, so we can't escape. See what I mean? So, it's not the old son. No, it's that.
I'm down all COVID.
So, I think you've got COVID notes on. Right, so I've got this. I tried to separate his arms.
It's nice not to admit it's on camera there,
Oh, fuck him. Anyway, so I've got this.
Tony of the general public.
Yeah, so I've got this. Tony's right not to fucking with his hands. Okay, I'm going to bring the foot here. I'm going to collect this. I'm not arsed about this because look, I've got a closed circuit. Bring it up here because I'm an old fucker, so that's why I need assistance. You bandy fuckers do that without any hands, right? I'm going to change my hands now, watch. By the way, it's a fucking obvious crank here. I'm not doing that because I'm not a complete cunt. So this way, put my hand here because now it still can't have that arm back. See that? Going for that knee. I'm going to fall and put my shoulder next to that hip. As I do, the other foot comes over. Keep that. Let's see it again. Fucking kill this fucking dog shit in there.
There's a choke doing that as well, isn't there?
This what?
Choke from there as well.
Oh no, this, I'm not sure the choking me.
Sorry,
Okay,
Tony.
yeah, it's nice, I'll show you that. Okay, peel his head out, I'll try and pull this up. You'll think I'm just going to go for armbar, just by not falling back. I'm not going to do that.
This is what happens.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't want to fall back. If I fall back and try and do the armbar, I'll get out of there. Step over. See, if his hands were linked here, just put that across his link on his hands. Because that just hurts. See that? See what I mean? So don't link your hands. Okay? Up. There. Go here. Watch out, mate. Just don't want to kick me mate in the face. Not tonight. This way. What we said in the last class, don't forget to pinch your knees and arm bars. Right? If you don't pinch your knee and arm bar, it's a lot harder work. Okay? Apart from the fact you can castrate when you fucking does. Okay? Well, we pinch that fucking bone here. Okay? And then that way it doesn't matter where it's from. It's pinch as hard as you can. Want to see that again? You fucking like you. Okay, let's go. Let's get 11 out of it. Okay, let's get 11, volume 11, okay, because it's more louder, isn't it? Right, okay, so when I'm here and I do this and his head's in the fucking way. Now I'm not going to overhook my shit, I'm going to underhook my shit and put my elbow in his face. Ah, oh, that's 11, isn't it? That was definitely 11, wasn't it?
That was lovely, that.
Right, okay, so I'm not doing this because I've got old man knees, especially that one, so he doesn't like doing that shit. And also, if he lifts his head too high, it's like, oh, it's not good for me. Right? It's hard to get the shin over. So, 11. That's 11. Yeah? See what I mean? And I'm hooking my toes properly there, so I'm cranking his neck a bit. So I'm pushing my toes that way. See how he's cranking his neck a little bit? Okay? Push under. Fall that way. And don't forget, I want this leg here. Because now I don't even have to fall. Oh, that's fucking definitely 11. That's a fucking definitely 11, isn't it? Yeah? You got fucking 10, that's 11. Yeah? Don't make 10 your limit. Okay? Ever. Okay? Not here anyway. So do you want to have a go at that? We'll see that again. Oh, I fucking hate you. Fucking hate you. That's them two, by the way. Okay? Just so you know. Okay? So I'm here. Put my foot here. A bit old. His head's up in the air. Back. Bicep curl his face. Turn it into an 11. I hook my foot so it cramps his neck. Switch. I'm not even going to fall over now. Closed circuit. Here you have to rely on strength. Closed circuit. Bridge. Really fucking slow. Okay? Let's tune it up to 11. Balance on this, right? Because if you lose balance and fall back, you get the original armbar, right? Okay? Right? If you don't, okay, and let's say I've done all this, I've really I've been really clumsy and I've done like a number 11 on it. So let's say I'm here and I'm kicking over here, but then he rolls to his belly. Worst thing you can do, look at that fucker. Be careful you don't break his fucking arm when you do this. Right, I'm gonna land on my head, I'm gonna just lift. And there's nowhere to fucking go. Nowhere to go. Okay? Told me we'd never fall that way. We always get some company well. So just don't let go of it, you know what I mean? So you got this, you picked it up, you got here. And he falls forward, look at that. I'm trying not to hurt his arm. Okay, so it doesn't matter if he falls forward or backwards. Doesn't matter if he stays there. It's your armbar. Okay? Anyway, let's just have a quick look at the choke. Okay. Right, this time, I'm trying to push his arm here, but he keeps pushing back. I'm not letting me have that. Look at that. See that? Right, he just passed him. See what I mean? You gotta see that fucker? That's like Christmas. It's like fucking Christmas. Just past. I always take this, when I do a choke like that, take the slack out of it. Okay? No, he's doing fucking everything now. Okay, and you just pass it. But don't worry, you can't get your hand under his chin. Don't need to get my fucking hand under the chin. I have to get the width of that under his chin. Yeah? So even if his chin's down, I'll just feed it to that hand and it will cut under the chin. See that? However, I'm not going to just start swinging on this like a twat. I'm going to go under here, there. Yeah? Or, my favourite, okay? So this is fine, but once I've got this, that's fine. Because that's how I come up, this pulls the gear this way, pulls his arm that way, and also it's pulling my hand like that. Remember? This way is casting fishing rod, this way is snapping the cock off. So this time, we're not snapping cocks off, we're casting rods, okay? So when I'm here, and he's not letting me do this, pushing this back, I'm gonna feed that gi down to that other hand. Okay. You don't even need it tight, I mean I'm putting it on tight, you can do this without putting it on tight. It's quite slack now, okay? I'd like to get under that arm. Again, I always go around the back of the elbow. Yeah? Here, grab my gi, or your beard, you can grab your beard. No, don't, it hurts. Grab your gi, sit up. As I sit up, I cast my fishing rod at the same time. Okay? Or I can get my fist and fist him inside the back of my arm. So I'm doing it. Yeah? What, you've seen me do that one before? Yeah? Love that, you can get that fucking inward, can I tell you? Yeah? So let's have a play with that one. It's cool as fuck. Okay? Casting the fishing rod. Seriously, actually, just sit up for me so you can see it easy. Okay? So when I'm here, you can see the bend in my wrist, that curve. That curve. Yeah? So when I do that, the curve matches his neck beautifully. But I don't want that. Right? I want it to be like a straight bar across his neck. Hence this casting the fishing rod. So that drives that into his neck, but also tightens that collar. See what I mean? So if I, however, means, let's say I take the slack out of this collar here, and now I cast the fishing rod, that's already going on. See what I mean? So it's that movement. The snapping the cock off is when I'm underneath it. So when I'm here, I can do pretty much the same thing, but I'm snapping the cock off now. So instead of casting, I'm doing this. So snap the cock off. Yeah? Rod, cock. Yeah? Cock, rod. Got it? Let's have a play with cock and rod. Have a go.